Hello everyone, I hope you have done the paper 2 very well. Honestly, that's a very decent paper. We are going to review the paper in few minutes, but first of all, thank you so much for the students who came to our live streaming session on the 5th June 2019. We have discussed many topics and questions. Hope that helps for your yesterday's exam. We are going to do another live streaming session on the 10th of June at 7 p.m. for your third paper, which is scheduled to happen on 11th June. Now let's look at the GCSE 2019 paper 2. Question number 1. Solve 14n greater than 11n plus 6. It's a linear inequality. So I have shown the working here, 14n greater than 11n plus 6. So you take away 11n both sides, you end up with 3n greater than 6. Divide 3 both sides, so n greater than 2. So that is the answer for the first question, easy 2 marks. Second one, on the number line below, show that set of values of x for which minus 2 less than x plus 3 less than equal to 4. So I have shown that working here, I'm taking away minus 3 all over. So minus 2 minus 3, minus 2 take away minus 3, x plus 3 take away minus 3, which becomes x. 4 minus 3 is 1. So x is between minus 5 and 1. Careful, 1 is equal also. So you need to, the bubble has to be colored at the 1 and minus 5 without coloring. The x is going to be between minus 5 and 1. That is the answer for the question number 1. So as a 3 marks question, you solve the equation and after that you can plot the number line. Question number 2. On the grid below, draw the graph of y equal 2x minus 3 for the values of x from minus 2 to 4. So values of x from minus 2 to 4 means you need to prepare a table. So minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to find out all the value. Having said that, this is a calculator paper, so you can substitute and use the calculator to find the answer. I have shown few calculations here, so you end up with getting answer for y is minus 7, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, 1, 3, 5. Plot the points in the graph sheet, say for an example minus 2, minus 7, then minus 1, minus 5, and plot the graph. That's easy, 3 marks again. Question number 3. There's a stratified sampling question, but we don't have the exact question in front of me. The question is all about students, and they're asking some interest on which places they wanted to go, different places where they wanted to go. So what we gathered is theme park, they have 10 people in the sample. The sample size is 30 is given. The total population is 195. Out of the sample 30, 10 people wants to go to theme park. So the question asks for find out the number of students interested in the theme park in the population. So that means in the sample 10 out of 30 people like the theme park. That means times 195, use the calculator, 195 divided by 3, it's 65. State one assumption when you answer the part 1. The exact question is not going to be in the paper. It's a similar type of question. So assumption what we made is, I assume that all the 195 students have same interest to the sample of 30. This may be not true and a different number of students might prefer theme park, right? Question number 4. A container is in the shape of a cuboid. The container is 2/3 full of water. A cup holds 275 milliliter of water. What is the greatest number of cup that can be completely filled with the water from the container? So volume of the container is 30 times 19 times 6. Use the calculator to get the answer, 3420. That is the volume of the container. But 2/3 of the water is full. The container is 2/3 full of water. So the volume of the water is 2/3 times 3420. You do your maths, use the calculator, you will end up with 2280 milliliter. A cup holds 275 milliliter. What is the greatest number of cups that can be completely filled with the water from the container? So somebody is like using the cup to empty the container. So you divide the 2280 by 275, it's going to be 8.29. So the full cups are 8 cups. Question number 5. It's a basic trigonometry question. ABC is a right angle triangle. Calculate the length of AB. Give your answer to the 2 decimal place. So use the Sokatova rule. Sokatova rule, the angle 38 is given. Opposite is the question. Hypotenuse is given 16. Opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So sine 38 is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Substitute the opposite is AB. Hypotenuse is 16. Cross multiply and you will end up with the answer AB equal 9.85. Question number 6. Sally used her calculator to work out the value of the number y. The answer to the calculator display is begin with 8.3. Right? So complete the error interval for the y. So the error interval means 8.3. So what would be the next number? So the smallest number can't be 8.2. Right? The answer, the smallest number has to be 8.3000000 something like that. So the smallest number is 8.3. The largest number, it's going to be 8.3999999. That could be the largest number, but there is no equal sign on the right hand side, so it has to be less than 8.4. So the answer is between 8.3 and 8.4. Question number 7. The amount 360 is being shared between Abby, Ben, Chloe, Danish. The ratio of the amount Abby gets to the amount Ben is 2:7. Chloe to Danish is each gets 1.5 times the amount of Abby gets. Work out the amount of the money Ben gets. In this ratio type question, Abby and Ben and Chloe, Danish, put that in the ratio equation, 2:7. Chloe gets twice, 1.5 times than the Abby. So 1.5 times 2 is 3. 1.5 times 2 is 3. So all the ratio is 2:7:3:3. Right? So if you add all the parts, it's 15 parts. How do I get the 15 parts? 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 2 is 15 parts. So total money 360 divide by 15, which is 24 pounds. Make use of the calculator. Then Ben gets the 7 parts. 7 times 24 is 168. Question number 8. Very simple question for 2 marks. Write 0.00562 in standard form. Standard form has to be between 1 and 10, the first number. So the decimal has to be carry on jumping for 3 jumps. So from here to here, 1, 2, then 3 jumps. 3 jumps means minus 3. 5.62 times minus 3. The next number they are asking, make that as an ordinary number. Ordinary number means 10 to the power 3 is 1000. 1000 means 3 jumps right hand side. 1, 2, 3. So answer is 1452. Question number 9. This is like a little bit of tricky question and a 4-marker question. I will go through with you time to step by step and make sure you understand this question. Let me change my color to red. So the circumference of the circle B is 90% of the circumference of the circle A. So first of all, you need to know the equation of the circle. Area of the circle is pi r squared. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle A is 2 pi r A. Circumference of a circle B is 2 pi r B. Right? So if you know the circumference of the circle A, it's C. The circumference of the circle B is 90%. 90% means 90 over 100 times C. Right? So if you simplify this one, this is going to be 0.9 C. So if you write the equations again, circumference of the circle A is C equal 2 pi r A. Circumference of circle is 0.9 C equal 2 pi r B. So if you divide the first equation by second equation, you will end up with CC cancel 1 over 0.9 equal RA over RB, because the 2 pi and 2 pi cancelled out. So this is one of the result. We may use that later. Keep that one. Area of the circle A is pi RA squared, pi R squared. Area of the circle B is pi RB squared. So the ratio between the two areas is pi RA squared divided by pi RB squared. Pi and pi cancel. RA squared divided by RB squared. RA squared divided by RB squared means RA divided by RB whole thing squared. RA divided by RB whole thing squared means, here we already found RA over RB is 1 over 0.9. So 1 over 0.9 whole thing squared means 1 squared is 1, 0.9 squared is 0.81. Right? If I times both side by 100, 81 here denominator. If I times by 100 on the top, 100 times 1 is 100, 100 times 0.81 is 81. So the area ratio is 100 is to 81. The next question, B part, square E has a side length of E times E is E squared. Square F is F times F is F squared. And the area of the square E is 44% greater than square F. So let area of the F is A, then the area of the E is 1.44A. Why? 44% more. 44% more means we have done in the percentage multiplier. More means you need to add the 100 plus 44, which is 144. 144 divided by 100 is the multiplier 1.44. So the 1.44 times by A is the area of the E. So if you divide the area E divided by area F, you may ask why you are dividing, because they ask the ratio of E to F. So area E divided by area F is 1.44A divided by A and A cancel. So 1.44 over 1 times by 100 is 144 over 100. So area of the E is E squared and area of the F is F squared. So if you square root both sides, E over F is square root of 144 over 100, which is 12 over 10. If you simplify, that is 6 is to 5. That is the answer for the question number 9. Question number 10. Mary travels to work by train every day. The probability that her train will be late on any day is 0.15, and the late is given 0.15, then not late is 0.85. So they ask you to complete this tree diagram, which is very easy for 2 marks. Fill up 0.15 here, 0.85 here, 0.15 here, 0.85. That's all you need to do. For the 3 marks question, work out the probability that her train will be late on at least on one of these 2 days. At least one day it's late. So at least one day means if both days late means it can be possible. One of the day possible can be possible. Late, no late. No late, late, that also possible. Instead of you finding the probability for this is a lot of work, you can take away from 1 minus probability not late, not late. So probability of not late is 1 minus 0.85 times 0.85. Use the calculator. The answer is 0.2775. So that is the answer for the question number 10. So we are going to do the question number 11 to 20 or 21 questions in the paper on a separate video. I hope you like the explanation on the first 10 question video, and if you do like the video, please give us a thumbs up and comment on the section, and subscribe to our channel. We are going to working on a different video, complete analysis of the paper 2, what sort of topics came on the paper, and what is going to be happen, what topics is going to come on the paper 3, which we will release it today night or tomorrow night. You have plenty of time. Don't worry, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, 3 days there to revise the other topics, and the exam is on Tuesday. We will do a review, and we are producing another grade boundary video very soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Question number 11. The group frequency table is given and they ask you to complete the cumulative frequency table. So all what you want to do is you add 5, 5 plus 30 is 35, 35 plus 20 is 55, 55 plus 15 is 70, 70 plus 8 is 78, 78 plus 2 is 80. On the grid, draw the cumulative frequency graph for this information. So all what you want to do is you pair them up, 25, put across 40, 35, 40, 35, put across 60, 55, 60, 55, 70, 70, and 100, 78, and finally 120, 80. You draw a smooth curve. My graph is not that smooth enough, so you need to do a nice one. Use your graph to estimate the percentage of these workers who take more than 90 minutes to get to work. 90 minutes means you draw a vertical line, 90 minutes comes to 75. So the difference between 80 to 75 is 5. So 5 people took more than 90 minutes. So 5 over 80 times 100, you get the answer. 6.25 is the answer. Question number 12. OAB is a sector of a circle with a radius 7 centimeter. The area of the sector is 40 centimeter squared. Calculate the perimeter of the sector. Give your answer to the correct to 3 significant figures. So sector area equal theta over 360 times pi r squared. So 40 over 1 equal theta over 360 times pi 7 squared. So you rearrange the formula, make the theta as a subject. So the theta is the angle between the two radii. And once you find out the theta, arc length is going to be the theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So whatever you find the answer 93, keep that in the answer in the calculator. Then press the answer button, divide by 360 times 2 times pi times 7. That gives the arc length AB. Add that with 7 plus 7 because it's a perimeter. Finally, the answer is 25.4. That is the answer for question number 12. Question number 13 is algebraic fraction. So the difficulty here is just to see the question is very hard by looking look at the questions from starting from 6 until this fraction here. So if you cut this into a small parts, first factorize the x squared plus 3x minus 10. That easily come up as x plus 5 x minus 2. Then division turn into a multiplication. When you divide, change to multiplication, you flip. So x minus 1 goes up, x plus 5 x minus 2 come down. Then multiplication, x plus 5 cancelled. Then 6 plus x minus 1 over x minus 2. So 6 over 1 is there. Then you do the LCM. You times both by, so cross multiply basically. 6 times x is 6 brackets x minus 2, 1 brackets x minus 1 over x minus 2. Expand the bracket, 6x minus 12, x minus 1, 7x minus 13 over x minus 2 is the answer. So you write it down all the A, B, C, D numbers. Question number 14. A car moves from rest. The graph gives the information about the speed v meters per second of the car t seconds after it starts to move. Calculate an estimate of the gradient of the graph at t equal 15. All what you want to do is draw a t equal 15 a gradient. Here I draw a blue color right angle triangle. So once you find out the right angle triangle, you need to find out the rise over run. Divide the rise, divide by run, that is the gradient. So the rise is 22, take away 6.5, which is 15.5. The run is 0 to 20 is 20. So that is the answer for the gradient. Describe what is your answer in the part 1 represent acceleration of the car at 15th second. Part B, work out an estimate for the distance the car travels in the first 20 seconds of the journey. So the first 20 seconds of the journey means you divide the section into 4 parts. So in the 4 parts, first one is triangle, second one is trapezium, again trapezium, again trapezium. So you find the individual area. So the area under the graph is gives the distance traveled. So you find the area and find out the distance. The answer is 220 meter. Question number 15. Make m as a subject, cross multiply and f times m is fm minus f, and bring every m to one side. So fm minus 3m. Factorize the m. So f minus 3 equal f plus 4. Then f plus 4 divide by f minus 3 is the answer. Question number 16. The straight line L has an equation 3y equal 4x plus 7. A point is given. They are asking the equation of the line perpendicular to the L. So first of all, find the gradient, which is the 4 upon 3. Perpendicular gradient is minus 3 upon 4. Then the point is 3 comma minus 5. You can write the straight line equation y equal 3x plus 3 c. Then substitute minus 5 and the gradient is minus 3 upon 4 times 3, then plus c. Then you simplify the equation, you get the answer c equal minus 11 upon 4. So you can leave the equation as y equal minus 3 upon 4 x minus 11 upon 4. You can leave it like that. Question number 17. There are some small cubes and some large cubes in a bag. The cubes are red or cubes are yellow. The ratio of the small cubes to the ratio of the large cube is 4:7. So basically, small cubes to large cubes is 4:7. So if you put that in a fraction, 4 over 11 means 7 plus 4 is 11, and large cube is 7 over 11. So the total has to be multiple of 11. So whatever the bottom number has to be, so if the total is 22, so 22 divided by 11 is 2. So it can be 44. It can be 11th multiple. Then the next question, the ratio of the number of the cubes to the red cubes to yellow cube is 3:5. So red is to y is 3:5 means the fraction of the red is 3 over 8 because 5 plus 3 is 8. Yellow is 5 over 8. So the total also has to be the multiple of 8, bottom number 8. So the total number has to be 8, 16, 24, 32, something like that. So we need to find out the common denominator, lowest common denominator between 11 and 8, which is 88. So at least 88 cubes should be in the bag so that 88 can be divided by 11 and divided by 8. That is the first part answer. Explain why the least possible number has to be 88. We already explained. All the small cubes are yellow. So all the small cubes are yellow mean there is no red, right? So 88 is the minimum amount. Work out the least possible number of the yellow cubes in the bag. So if 88 is the minimum, so 4 upon 11 times 88, 32 is the yellow. And large one is going to be 88, take away 32 is 56. Out of 56, we don't know how many red. So I assume that is x. So 56 take away x is the yellow. So 56 minus x. Then you do the ratio equation. The total red is x. The total yellow is 32 plus 56 minus x. That comes to 88 minus x. Then you do the ratio. Red is to yellow, which is x over 88 minus x equal 3 upon 5. Cross multiply, you will get the answer x equal 33. X equal 33 means red is 33. You need to find out the yellow, larger yellow cubes. Larger yellow cubes is 56 minus 33, which is 23 is the answer. Question number 18, the points A, B, C, D lie on a circle. It's a circle theorem. So I have written all the step-by-step process. Here they have given the two sides are equal. So this is an isosceles triangle. So 180 take away 40 is 140. Divide by 2, 70. So we found this angle, the base angle of the triangle. Now this is a cyclic quadrilateral. Opposite angles are add up to 180. Take away 70. 110 is the C angle. Take away from 180 again 70. Divide by 2 is 35. 35. Once you find out the 35, the straight line angle CDE is going to be 180. So 180 take away 70, take away 35 will give this one as 75 degrees. That is the question. So that easily you can say a straight line angle add up to 180. That is question number 18. Question number 19 is a 3D trigonometry. So the base ABCD of the prism is a square of side length 15. So this is also 15. That is also 15. So angle ABE is right angle, right? ABE is right angle. M is the point where DM is equal to DM is to MA equal to 2 is to 3. So this is 2 is to 3. So we need to share the 15 centimeter length into 2 is to 3. You will get 6 centimeter and 9 centimeter. So this is going to be 6 centimeter and this is going to be 9 centimeter. So I'm drawing separate triangles to understand the question. So first of all, I draw this triangle ABE. So with using the 35 angle and the 15 centimeter, we can find the BE. So that is ready. That is 10.50311. Then the next one is, if you see the bottom triangle MAB, which is I drawn here, 9 is that one MA and this is 15. Use the Pythagoras theorem, you can find the MB. So MB is also found and BE also found. This is the angle they are asking, the theta. So that is the angle between the EM and the base. Base is the bottom one, EM is the line. So if you use the tan theta is opposite of adjacent, you can get the angle as 31 degrees. Question number 20, it's a vector question, right? CDEF is a quadrilateral is given. So express FE in terms of A and B, give your answer to the simplest form. So FE means F to E here, you go all the way F to C, C to D, D to E. So you do your maths properly, algebra terms, A minus B plus A plus B minus B plus B cancel, A plus A is 2A. That is first part's answer. Second part, M is the midpoint here. Midpoint means the B vector divided into 2, half B, half B. Then X is the point FM. FM, there's a point X. The ratio is N is to 1. N is to 1. And CXE is a straight line, right? So straight line means, the theory says CXE is a straight line means the vector CX and the vector XE has the same vector component. In other words, their A vector and B vector has to be in a ratio, right? If 3 points are on a straight line means the two vectors has to have the same vector component. That's the theory we are going to be using it. So FM we can say FE plus EM. FE is 2A minus B by 2 because ME is half B. If you're going against, it's minus B by 2. From there, you can find the FX. FX means N is to total N plus 1 times 2A minus B by 2. The algebra becomes a little bit hard, but the theory remains same. XM is going to be 1 over N plus 1 because N plus 1 is the total share, 2A minus B by 2. Then CX is the vector we are going to find. CX we can find CD, DM and this one. So that is a lot of work. Here CF plus FX. So that's what we are going to do, CF plus FX. I simplify, it takes time you to algebraically, you can simplify and finally I found CX like that. So XE is the next one because we are going to do the ratio theorem. XE vector, the component has to be in a ratio. So XE is XM plus ME. XM plus ME. XM we already found somewhere here. So you do your algebra and you found this one. Now we are going to write CXE. It's going to be in a straight line. So the vector component are going to be in the same ratio or same. So the vector component means the component of the a, n minus 1 over n plus 1, n minus 1 over n plus 1 divided by the vector component of the a here, 2 over n plus 1, 2 over n plus 1, that is divided by, equal to the other vector. The other vector is the b vector. What is the coefficient? 1 plus half n over n plus 1 divided by the xc vector, n over 2n plus 1. So if you cancel every thing common one, you end up with n minus 1 over 2 equal 1 plus half n over n by 2. So you cross multiply, n by 2 times n is n squared over 2 minus n over 2. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times half n is n. You rearrange, you get a quadratic equation, but n is the ratio, cannot be in a negative answer. So the positive answer, one possible, n equal 4. So that is the end of the GCSE 2019 paper 2. If you like our explanation and wish to like to see all the upcoming videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for your time to watch this video.
Is your child weak in mathematics? Do you spend much time at work and struggling to find a tutor for your children? Don't worry, because we have an ultimate solution. Smart Tutors brings you an amazing meld of mathematics coaching experience by tutors working successfully in UK for more than 12 years. Our website is an immersive learning experience that provides comprehensive, curriculum-aligned mathematics content for toddler, age 5, to teenager, age 18. Smart Tutor is a user-friendly website which enables you to download 3 mathematics worksheets for free. If preferred, the user can download thousands of mathematics worksheets and sample papers for the chosen age group for only £2.50 per month. Not just this, but if you wish to have private tutoring at home, and if you are living in London 20 miles radius from Heathrow Airport, you can request for private tutoring by clicking the button, and tutor will contact the parent and arrange the class for your child at your own place. Smart Tutors also provides a facility to have tutoring via online tools. If you are interested, book your session now. You'll not need to wander for math tutors for your children anymore. Contact us today for a guaranteed 100% success.